my beautiful soul family, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is from July 25th to the 31st of 2022. I'm recording this around the full moon in Capricorn, which is the buck moon or super full moon, whatever this is called. And so at this time, I'm not able to show myself because of the fact that usually when I show myself, I have like a lot of lights that are surrounding me. And so my third eye chakra and my crown chakra are very sensitive at this time. So I decided to do the reading in this way for this week. Okay, so let's get started. Let's see who's up next. And we have Taurus. Hello, my beautiful Taurus gang. How are you all doing? So anywhere that you have Taurus in your chart, this is your reading. Anytime you see this will be the right time. If the reading resonates, you claim it. But if it doesn't, then look at your other placements. The most basic ones is your ascendant sign. The moon is about emotions and feelings. Venus is about love and finances. And of course, for those of you that are following a different path, then you should look at your north node or your spiritual path. In the reading, Taurus, take what's yours and let the rest go. And also feel free to swap the energies around if you feel I'm not talking about you. And for the cuspers that keep asking me if they should watch both of the signs, the answer is yes. You should watch both of your signs. And also be aware, well, not aware, but just there could also be cross watchers that are here. You know, I could be talking to a cross watcher as well, okay? And those are people that come in to check up on you, Taurus. Okay, let's look at the reading. We're going to look at the recent past, the current energy, immediate future, what is in for you, and the possible outcome. And you have the Four of Wands. What's crossing you is the King of Swords. Okay, good, which could also be your challenge. And in the root, you have the Six of Pentacles. This talks about stabilities here, stability, but it also talks about where there's a strong foundation here in a situation. I see new beginnings in a home or in your life. Okay, let's look at the current energy. You got Scorpio, the moon. So you got Scorpio, Neptune, and Pisces. And you got the Ace of Swords. Oh, I like this. I like this energy. I'm just going to see if I could put the cards more up here. Okay. Let's look at the immediate future, what is in from you, and the hopes and fears. You got the Strength card. What's in from you? The Sun. Ooh. And you got the Lovers. Wow, this is a powerful reading. And let's look at the possible outcome. The Five of Cups. And in the overall, you got the Four of Cups with the Hangman. Okay, we're going to take a look at this. I just want to make sure that you all get to see the reading the way I see it. Okay. I think you guys see it too. Let me see if I could just pull it up just a bit more. Just give me a second here. Now, I forgot to take out a card, which is the theme of the week. What's the theme for you of the week, Taurus, from July 25th to the 31st of 2022. Let's look at the theme. You got number 7, and you got, this is the 7 of Pentacles, actually, in the Toro, I said Toro, tarot deck. Patience and planning is like the 7 of Pentacles, where you've been doing a lot of hard work in a situation, and you've been putting a lot of, your hard work and perseverance in it, and you're just looking at maybe at your pentacles, or you're looking at your life in review here, and there is like there's a lot of growth here and potential, but there's patience that's needed. So patience and planning. Okay, that's the theme of the week. So let's get into the reading right now. In the overall, you got the Hangman with the Four of Cups. There's been something that's been stagnant. Maybe there's been a sacrifice or some type of waiting here. you've been waiting for something here, okay? That has to come through. You're in this position of, you know, the hangman where you need to be, because you're getting a lot of clarity here. You're gaining a lot of clarity, but at the same time, you're also healing your heart energy. Like your heart chakra is also healing at this time. And like I said, it's like something that's been stagnant here, okay? Some type of stagnancy. Now, I have a lot of major arcana cards, okay? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major, no, actually, I have 5 major arcana cards. So that for me shows that there is change coming for you. Now, in the situation itself, you have the 4 wands, where there is a strong foundation here, financial stability, okay? There could be a lot of happy times or moments taking place or celebration taking place in the home. There could be some type of proposal here as well. It could also talks about, you know, it's not just about love. It could also be about like buying a home, renovating a home, whatever it is here. It's with the 4, there's a strong foundation. What's crossing you is the King of Swords. This could be you in energy, or you could be dealing with some type of Aquarius, you know, Libra or Gemini in energy. But the King of Swords in energy is someone that has a lot of experience, and they're very sharp and they're very observant here, okay? And they stick to the facts and they attain their goals. And they also like are able to speak up when they have to in energy. And in the root, you got the 6 of Pentacles. There's definitely something coming into balance here in your home, you know, through your home. And you're going to be receiving, some of you, this has to do with a lawyer, okay, that's going to bring you money, or some type of court case that's going to go your way here, and you're going to be receiving. Now, in the current energy, you got the Scorpio, Neptune, and Pisces here, and the Ace of Swords. Yes, there's ending of cycles that you had to go through, okay? There's change and transformation. Of course, you are coming out or going through like a shadow side of yourself. You are healing. You are in a metamorphosis. You are in this cocoon stage. So some of you are still going through this dark night of the soul and energy. And the Neptune and Pisces is an energy where there's something that you're not seeing here. There's confusion, there's secrets, there's illusions. It's like a lot of uncertainty. There's need of clarity. There's lack of clarity. But what I like about this in the transformation, even though at this time maybe that you're not seeing, with the Ace of Swords, it's going to cut through the moon and energy, like in the deception, or there's the truth here. You're going to see clear, okay? There's a breakthrough. There's clarity. There's keeping focus. Visions coming in here for you. A lot of visions, maybe through premonition, dreams. But definitely here, it's about the truth, okay? Now, in the immediate future, you got the Strength card. In what's hidden from you, you got the Sun card. Leo, a lot of Leo energy, or it could also be the month of July, like now, and August. There could be partnership, there could be romantic partnerships, it could be lovers, friends, anything. There's a lot of choices that you will have to make, but you're going to be very clear, and you're going to cut through what is no longer serving you here, because you do have a lot of experience here. This is about your endurance. It's about your strength, your courage, your endurance, okay, in a situation. And I do see the Strength card as an abundance card, but Strength could be Leo, or you have Leo in your chart. And what's hidden from you is the sun. So the sun is shining here. It's going to be a lot of positive vibes in the situation, feeling happy, feeling like a child again. And again, with the lovers, there's a choice or choices that have to be made. In the possible outcome, you did get the 5 of Cups, so you are still releasing at this time. You're releasing from the Death card. You're releasing from the Hangman, from the 4 of Cups and energy. Okay, you're releasing everything, the connections that went sour, or things that did not go your way, or the resentment, the hurt, the guilt. Okay, so now we're going to clarify the cards and see what else is taking place for you. Let's look at the Hangman here with the 4 of Cups in the overall. Got the Magician, the 9 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, maybe some of you suffered in the past here with the 5 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, the Hangman. Maybe you felt left out, ghosted, in the dark in a situation, abandoned in a situation. You know, it could be also poverty consciousness, feeling that you're lacking something here. But I feel that you shifted, you put, there's something here you put to rest, I feel, where whatever these emotions were, if these were about emotions and how you were feeling, you put up your boundaries in those things. And I feel that you're very cautious, okay? And you're very cautious, meaning you're not going to let anybody just come into your life, Taurus. This is what I'm picking up strongly. And you're very persistent to move forward. You're persistent. And I feel a lot of you had to change something. And I feel that a lot of you had to change how you thought about things, or feeling that you were lacking something here. And a lot of you have been putting a lot of gratitude, and you've been vibrating higher in energy, and you've been manifesting whatever that you desired, because you truly desired this for yourself, you know? So this is very nice in energy. Now let's look at the 4 Wands here. You got the Page of Swords, Death card, Scorpio, Two of Pentacles. Maybe you were feeling at one point in the situation here, you were being pulled in, you know, 2 different places here, multitasking. Some of you were trying to bring something into balance here, definitely being pulled in maybe more than one direction. Some of you do have Scorpio in your chart, but this just shows me that you've been going through a lot of transformation, especially with the South Node in Scorpio. You know, maybe you do have Scorpio, a lot of Scorpio in your chart. Whatever the case is, there's transformation and change that's taking place here in your life, okay? And with the Page of Swords, I see that your community, could be like someone that's coming in, that's watching you on social media, and you're going to get some type of message coming in here, okay? I don't know how you're going to feel about it, because if you're trying to bring something into balance, or if you feel like you're being pulled in 2 different directions, whatever the case here with the Page of Swords, it just talks about where there's communication that's going to be taking place. Or it could be also the way you're seeing things, okay? You're going to be seeing things differently, okay? Perceiving things differently in energy. But definitely here, there is a transformation, again, that you're going through, okay? You're going through a lot of transformation, Taurus. Now, let's look at this King of Swords, and what's crossing you. And could be also the challenge here. You got the 9, is it? The 9 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles, nice. And the Queen of Cups. It's all about your intuition here. There's definitely someone here, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It doesn't have to be the sign. Maybe you have this in your chart, but definitely it's about your intuition, okay? And it's also about being able to be compassionate and kind in energy. A lot of you have been working on yourself for a very long time. You're very independent in energy. I also see like solo energy here for some of you. It doesn't have to be. You could be this King of Swords with this Queen of Cups in energy, definitely here, okay? Very sharp and experienced, a lot of intuition here. You know, there's financial security, and there is like collaboration, teamwork. There's a strong foundation in a home, or in an office, or in a relationship here, or even in a friendship. There is some type of a strong foundation here with the 3 of Pentacles. I do like to see that, when I like to see the 3 of Pentacles. Now, let's look at the 6 of Pentacles here. There's definitely something here that you are going to be receiving. It's a lot about gratitude as well. You know, putting a lot of gratitude in something. Or giving a lot of your energy to something or someone here. Let's look at the 6 of Pentacles. You got the Knight of Pentacles. You got the Queen of Swords. So you have the King and Queen of Swords. And you got the Page of Wands. Definitely in the root here. Okay, let me just take the cards. There's something definitely you're going to be receiving here, okay? I see that you're planning ahead. You're taking your time and you're planning ahead very slowly, okay? There's a sense of slowness, but you are taking your time. And you are planning ahead here with the Knight of Pentacles. And with the Queen of Swords, this could also be you in energy that you're very discerned, you know, and you're very objective, okay, along the way. And there is something definitely coming in divine time. You've been feeling it. You know this. You feel this, okay? It's not as if like I'm telling you something new, okay? I know that there's a sense of excitement that's in the air. And some of you are starting to feel this, or will be feeling this, okay, with the Page of Wands. And this is all in divine timing. Now, let's look at the current energy. You got the Death card, the Moon card, and the Ace of Swords. So let's look at the Death card first. You got the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Yeah, because there's something that's been stagnant here for a while, you know. And what I do see is that there's going to be an offer coming in, definitely here. There is an opportunity, an offer. This is about your manifestations coming forefront, meaning it could be overseas opportunities that are in success and expansion. This is about your ships that are coming in. And yeah, you have to go through this transformation. There's some type of transformation you have to go through. That was something that was very stagnant here. I feel that it's lighter in energy. And if it's not about a job, it's about someone coming in here for you, Taurus, okay? There's definitely someone that's loyal around you. And it's at the beginning stages of it. Now, let's look at the moon. You got the King of Cups. You got the King and Queen of Cups, the King and Queen of Swords. You got the Eight of Cups. And the moon. Yeah. Okay, give me another card for that. Seven of Wands. The Nine of Swords. There will be an unexpected message coming in, very direct. And I feel like you're going to be walking away from this. I don't think you've foreseen this to happen. There's something here that you did, you overcame the fears, whatever it was, a challenge, your competition, whatever. You're very close to where you need to be at, but at the same time, there's a lack of clarity in a situation here. You got the card twice, you got the moon card twice. Though the moon card at the same time illuminates, even though you don't know where you're going, and there's confusion, uncertainty, and there could be fear and anxiety, and you know, there could be deception or lies. You are still being guided, okay? And with the King of Cups and energy, this is someone here that is pretty much in balance, okay? In business and love, whatever they are, or this is you yourself. Something about walking away here, walking away from a situation that maybe has been difficult. There was some type of difficulty. There will be some type of unexpected message. But with the moon card, because you don't have all the answers, is it wise to walk away from this? So I will take an extra card and see for the Eight of Cups. Because you will gain your clarity here, that's for sure. Yeah, Two of Swords. Yeah, there's something here that you've been waiting for. I think that for some of you, you're giving up on something here completely. Yeah, there's a wish fulfillment that you're giving up on. I don't know if that's a message for, I don't know who this message is for. Because you have to remember, Neptune and Pisces will not let you see it. Doesn't matter if you're a medium, you're a psychic. It could be like, you could have clairvoyance, clairsentience, you could be whatever, an astrologer here. There's something here you're not seeing. And maybe you've been waiting for something for a long time here. But some of you might be walking away because maybe you don't have patience enough for it. You know, because there is a wish fulfillment that you truly desire here. So let's look at this Ace of Swords. I think you should weigh it out and really like, unless you're in unless you are in an abusive relationship. Yeah, that's like, contract is over. You leave if you're in danger. But if it's something here that you've been waiting for, I don't think you should be walking away from it or giving up on your dream. And this is what I feel, okay? Now, let's look at the Ace of Swords. In the Ace of Swords, you got the Four of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, so definitely this is about, you know, you've been healing, you know, of course, going through the dark night of the soul, the transformation, metamorphosis that you've been going through in the cocoon stage, okay? You're coming out of that. You're healing your body, mind, and spirit to gain that clarity that you want, okay? And again, it's about peacefulness. You want peacefulness here. You are going to get the truth. There will be clarity. There is two people coming in together. Definitely could be love, partnership, whatever it is. And this has to do with your self-confidence, your determination, and what is it you're passionate about. Now, let's look at the Strength card in the immediate future here for you. You got the Empress, Venus. You got the High Priestess, the Five of Cups. Yeah, you're still healing. It's okay. It's fine. Yeah, you're healing, right? You're healing. Five of Cups. You got it twice. You got it 555. There's changes you're going through, okay? You're releasing. Some of you, this has to do also with, you know, being a widower. I do feel that there's a widower here or someone that's a widow. You know, there's releasing, there's transformations. There's probably has been some type of people around you that passed away. You're still releasing that, which is okay. That's what you need to go through. It's about trusting your intuition here, okay? And you're trusting your intuition here. Venus coming in here, love and finances and beauty. New opportunities are coming in. It's about receiving what's yours finally. And I do feel that's going to be coming in July and August for you. Okay? Or it started from June, actually. And you're starting to see the blessings. Now, let's look at the Sun cards in what is being hidden from you. You got Justice, Libra, Queen of Pentacles, the Lovers. Yeah, there's choices like you have to make 100%. In finances and love. It could be a friend, a lover, it could be anything here that's coming in. Gemini, it's about stability. It's about someone that's nurturing in energy. And the karmic scales are going to be balancing here. It's about fairness. It's about the truth. Something coming into balance for you. Now let's look at the Lovers. Gemini, or you have strong Gemini in your chart. You got the Judgment, the King of Swords, the Emperor. Yeah, definitely. You're going through an awakening and a rebirth, okay? And there will be a judgment here. You're seeing things from a different perspective, or you're dealing with someone in that type of energy. This is about someone that is very observant, okay? They could be aloof, okay? You know, chalante, like I say, but this is someone that has a lot of experience and sees things from a higher perspective. This is the divine masculine coming in. It could be you in energy as well. Okay, Aries and energy, and this talks about like any type of commitment. There's you setting up new rules, new boundaries, and it's about taking action. This is about providing. It's about protection. It's about authority here. Okay, and it's very beautiful and energy. Okay, now let's look at the Five of Cups in the possible outcome. So it's only normal. Just understand it's normal to be still releasing because you know. While you are going through this transformation, Taurus, okay, which is beautiful and change is coming, but there's still, some of you are still like a lot in that shadow self of yours where you're doing, you know, the shadow self work, you know, and where you're going through your metamorphosis and you're going through this cocoon stage, you know, and it feels like there's a death and rebirth that's been going on for a while here. There could have been betrayals. You know, they're still going to occur, of course. You know, life is not going to be perfect, right? I mean, no life is perfect. And, you know, especially with relationships, you know, or connections. This was like one of your, I feel for some of you, some of you are dealing with a past life in that type of energy. Like you had to go through this transformations through relationship. There could have been a dead end or ending of a cycle that took place here. Okay, yeah, and like there is light at the end of the tunnel, 100% here. Okay, so let's look at the Five of Cups and the Ten of Swords here in the possible outcome. You got the Hierophant. Look at that. You're coming into your own power here. Temperance. Is there another card here? And the Knight of Wands. I feel there's a part of you that wants to, like, okay, now, again, you're going through this, right? Okay, and you're going through a lot of activations, but this is the North Node, and then, of course, there's a South Node in Scorpio that showed up, and you're following your North Node. You know, I feel for some of you, this really challenged you. I don't know who I'm talking to, but let's talk about this a bit, okay? These three cards here. You could see them as you want to see them. This is the message I'm getting from Spirit to you, is that you, when it came to your traditions, when it came to your knowledge and your beliefs, a lot of things changed for you. You were challenged to the core, really, really challenged to the core. And it's about seeing things like from a different perspective. Again, with the High Priestess and the Hierophant, for me, what it talks about is that this is about seeing things differently. It's about taking that step, you know, those stairs that go to heaven, you know, taking the high road, okay? And this is what I feel that you have been doing. And it's beautiful because you had to go through a lot, Okay, and this talked about Sagittarius energy. This is about having patience, right? It's about moderation, bringing something into balance here. It's about finding a middle ground. The Two of Cups could also signify you. Let's look at this together, okay? If it's not about a relationship or partnership. The Two of Cups could signify your divine masculine and the divine feminine coming into one, your light and your shadow coming into one, okay? Because there's a lot of, there's been a lot of praying here. I do feel there's been a lot of praying. And there's an energy in the possible outcome that you're going to be very different than when you started this awakening process of yours, okay? Or whatever transformation you had to go through. Where there's like, you're going to be more straightforward when you need to talk, that's for sure. And you're going to get things done. I do see that, okay? There's an energy of getting things done. I'm going to take an extra card for the Knight of Wands. The Seven of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Sun. Yes, let's look over here. There's been hardship, lies, deceit, people trying to get away with something always. But also at the same time, you, through this journey, Taurus, you kept a lot of stuff inside, but buried inside for not now, years of what people did to you. And one day you said, well, enough is, I do feel that very strongly. It could be marriage down the line as well for some of you out there too, if this has to be with love, okay? Because I do see that you're going to be contented here. There's happiness here. There's about new emotions that are taking place. The sun is shining on you. It's about happy moments, happy vibes with your children, if you have children or grandkids out there. Whatever the case is here, there could be a soulmate energy as well for some of you out there. I do have to put that in. Now, underneath the deck, you have the Knight of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Devil card. And you have the King of Wands, and the Six of Swords, and the Ace of Swords with the Four of Wands. There's an offer coming in. Definitely an offer or an arrival. Someone here that is talking from the heart. Some of them, maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn in energy. Maybe you feel negative about this situation or this person that's coming in, okay? It could also be like, again, like I said, now that we're in this Capricorn full moon, okay, this is the type of energy that you are trying to release from you. Okay, I do see that you're releasing something with this Five of Swords and the Devil card because you got the Six of Swords. So you're moving away from something that was stagnant. Maybe you're moving away from a situation where there was, stagnancy, where, you're leaving something behind. It could be a pattern, a thought, a person, whatever it is, you're leaving a part of your past behind. Okay, definitely, you are going through a transition. And with the Six of Swords, I also see it as like departure, relocating or moving. And you also got the Ace of Swords again, the Ace of Swords, and I don't know if you got it again. Did you get it? I think you got it one. I don't remember now. But with the Ace of Swords, it's about clarity and the truth that's coming in. There is a breakthrough. And with the Four of Wands, like I said, there is a strong foundation. There could be a proposal here for you. Definitely a proposal. Could be someone overseas. It could be. Whatever it is, it's about celebration taking place in a home, happy foundation, and etc. Okay, so now, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Now I'm going to take out a card from the Cosmic Guidance where I'm going to give you your affirmation. And of course, I will also read the card to you, Taurus. You got two cards. So you got caution and you got head. Okay. So caution is the spider. You did get the spider. Some of you, the spider is your animal totem. It says keep your guard up. It's always important to keep your guard up, right? When you're going through transformations. Okay, so let's look at caution together. Okay, and your affirmation for this card, okay? For me, it's also about like the web, okay? You're protecting yourself. You're protecting. There's a lot of protection here. So the affirmation is, I allow myself to learn through negative experiences and find the positive in everything I go through. So don't forget to write this down so that you could all help all Taurus on the collective. I allow myself to learn through negative experiences and find the positive in everything I go through. I allow myself to learn through negative experiences and find the positive in everything I go through. And so it is. It says a spider symbolizes mystery, growth, and power, the shadow aspect of yourself or others. So some of you might be dealing with others that have the shadow, that are in their shadow self right now. Okay, so you might receive unwanted news or guests. Okay, or you might bump into someone you feel negative towards. You might get in a minor disagreement with loved ones. Keep your guard up. However, do not fear. Whichever unpleasant experience shows up is there to test you and teach you about yourself. Will you be patient enough? Will you be understanding? Will you let your ego get in the way? Treat it as an opportunity to learn about the way you deal with unpleasant situations and to improve it. Breathe through it and deal with it with calmness and maturity. Act from love rather than fear. Do not take that experience personally. You decide whether the situation is positive or negative, depending on which meaning you assign to it in your mind. And the exercise here is, if something unwanted happens, observe how you deal with these feelings and emotions. Try to keep your heart open and let the negativity pass through you. And now let's look at the next one. And you got head, logic, and evaluation. Okay. Okay, your affirmation for this card is, I am in touch with my logical mind in order to make the best choice. I am in touch with my logical mind in order to make the best choice. I am in touch with my logical mind in order to make the best choice, and so it is. And the meaning of this card is the universe is telling you to listen to your head rather than your heart. The head is rational and looks at problems in a logical way. It evaluates the pros and cons of various situations, accesses the strength and the weaknesses, measures the possible risks. Our brain analyzes and organizes data which comes from our past memories and experiences to make logical assumptions about the future and facilitate our decision making. If this card came up as an answer to a specific question, approach your current situation logically, weigh up the positives and the negatives. If this card came up in a general reading, the message is that it's time to focus on your mind and thoughts rather than your emotions because of what you're going through. And the exercise here is logically weigh up the pros and cons about what you are uncertain about. Write them on paper. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, Taurus. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Know that I have your back and I love you all. And together we are one, we are love, and we are light. And keep shining that light of yours wherever you go, Taurus. And I'll see you next week. Bye. Love you.